Here we go. So, hi. I wanted to sit down and just make a longer video and just kind of talk free flowing for a little bit because I actually haven't done this for a while. I've just been making short little reels and I can't say all that I want to say on a reel. So what I wanted to talk about was just manifestation because that's all I ever want to talk about. If you guys don't know, in 2020 I went through my life coaching school and I graduated and I have my certificate just hanging on the wall back there. So I am a certified life coach, but but I specialize in manifestation coaching. And so I actually have a couple of workshops that I've created. I still do single sessions, but at the moment I'm mostly focusing on the manifestation workshops. And I created these, like, I can't even explain all of the love and intention and just literally all of my energy that I put into creating these workshops. So I have one that's 4 weeks and I have one that's 8 weeks, and they are just, I tried to fill them with as much information as I could. I truly have so much love for these workshops because they have so much amazing information and we do so much together to help you through this journey. And God, I was just thinking about the journey today, just life's journey. And it was crazy. It's crazy when you stop and think about it because, let me back up a little bit. I have been noticing so many manifestations unfolding around me in my life. And for a while now, actually, I have felt myself on the verge of a huge transformation. I have felt myself just kind of like on the step before stepping into who I am fully. And I've kind of been like teeter-tottering on this little step for a while, but lately I've just felt it on another level. And I think a big part of it has to do with how consistent I've been in my routines and in my studying of myself and of my information and actually coaching again, because I did take a year off of coaching, but holding these workshops and actually coaching again and being able to be who I am has really just made me feel like I'm about to take this really big step, and everything that I've been asking for is about to come to me now that I am finally like consistent with preparing myself to receive it. That is a really big thing. I think a lot of people get stuck or they give up because they keep asking for these big things and they're trying to manifest these really big things for themselves, but it doesn't come quickly. And so there's a lot of discouragement. There is a lot of doubt. There is a lot of stress and worry and fear that comes with these things not happening on our timeline. And what you need to remember is that things don't happen on our timeline. Things don't happen on our timeline. Our timeline, our vision of the timeline is very, very limited. We only see a fraction of the picture. We can't even begin to comprehend the picture, the actual thing that is at play. It is bigger than us. We can't see it. We can't even imagine it at times. And so to think that things would actually unfold in our way on our timeline is really pretty ridiculous when you think about it like that. And so a lot of people get discouraged and they give up because they don't see their manifestations happening in the time that they wanted them to happen. And what you need to know, if that is something that you have or currently are experiencing, is that this time, let's say there is you where you are and you where you want to be, and this time in between, right? This is everything that you're trying to manifest, and it's kind of like the waiting period, essentially. This time is meant for you to get ready for those things that you have been asking for. There is work to be done. You can't expect to start here and end up here without going through this, right? And there's really no telling how long this time is, but everybody has to go through it, and it's going to be different for every single person. but there is no way to jump around that or to just appear over here. You have to go through that middle part. You have to get ready. You have to do the work. You have to unlearn a lot of things. You need to relearn a lot of things. You need to heal a lot of trauma. You need to actually do your shadow work. You can't just focus on the light. You have to go deep and you have to actually do the work, and you need to heal, and you need to get ready, and you need to prepare. You need to learn consistency, dedication. There are so many things that you might need to learn that are different from me, that I might need to learn in my experience that are different from you, because we're trying to get to two separate places on the map, right? But this time is for you to do the work. And right now, I feel like I am so close to becoming like that person that I've envisioned. But it is really interesting because I don't think that once you reach the end, that's it. Like, it just keeps on going. When you think about what right now you can envision as your ideal life, you're perfect when you feel the most happy, the most successful, fulfilled that you'll ever feel, and you imagine being there, I don't think that once you get there, then that's that. Because once you get there, you're going to be a different person. You're going to have different awarenesses. You're going to be living a different life. You're going to want different things. So once you get there, you're going to be able to envision a whole new life and version of yourself. And then you're going to be going for that next. And so, happiness and success and fulfillment, those things, they don't lie at the end of the journey. There's not just you get to the end of the road and then you're done. I don't think that's what life's about. I think what life's about is going through the journey, understanding that, or I guess being able to be happy and feel fulfilled and feel satisfied as you go throughout this journey, that you can carry those feelings with you, knowing that you are creating the life that you want, knowing that once you get there, there's never really an end there, but that you will just constantly be creating a life that brings you happiness and fulfillment, and you will carry that feeling with you as you keep on creating for yourself. And I think that's what life's about. I think that having an end goal on something can be helpful, but I feel like it can also be really limiting, because it really takes away from where you are now and being able to feel that happiness and that fulfillment of where you are now. Because if you were to think about where you were 5 or 10 years ago, you were probably dreaming of being this version of yourself now. And then when you got here, what happened? How long did you sit here and just live and just be satisfied in where you are and enjoy your life and be grateful? Or did you turn around and just say, okay, I'm here, but now I want this, and now I want that, and I want more, and I want more, and I want it to be bigger, and I want it to be better? Because that's what most of us do. That's what most of us do. But I think that the best place that you can be in terms of creation and in terms of being able to manifest things for yourself is to be in a state of gratitude for what you have, of carrying that feeling of fulfillment and satisfaction and happiness, carrying that with you, no matter if you have that thing you're currently trying to manifest or not. It's about being grateful for what you have, having those feelings of fulfillment, while also knowing that you are putting in the work, you are doing the routines, you are staying dedicated to the process, and knowing without a shadow of a doubt that those things will start coming to you. And I think that is the optimal place to be when it comes to being able to manifest for yourself. A state of gratitude, a state of knowing that those things are coming to you, and just enjoying where you are now as you put in the work to get to where you're going to next. It's just crazy, like, to think about life like that, to be able to be in it, but to also see it so objectively, like so up above from a bird's eye view that you can see the bigger picture. It's really, really crazy. Like, it truly is just crazy once you understand that, and once you can see how life is actually working for you. it makes you worry a lot less. It makes you more grateful. It helps you to be more present and to live more fully in the moment and to just be more grateful, truly. Like right now, my heart feels so full because I've been noticing things happening around me that just make me, it just validates the work that I've been doing, right? Like I know that I've been putting in the work. I know that I have been doing the healing and that I've been staying consistent with the routines. That now that I see it unfolding around me, it's like, oh yeah, I know what's coming next. Like I've been here before, because all it is a cycle that keeps repeating itself over and over again, but just slightly different each time, because you're trying to manifest something different each time, but the process is the same. The process is the same. You still are getting ready. You're still learning. You're still changing your thought process. You're using the affirmations. You are doing the routines. You're staying dedicated. You're healing your traumas. You're dismantling your belief systems. You're creating new truths in your experience, all to be able to attain that life that you desire. And then once you get there, you just go through that cycle again, but you're just trying to attain something else now. And so once you are aware of how the cycle works, you can see it happening in your life, and it just really makes that doubt and that worry go away, because you've already been here and you know it, and you can just sit back and put your feet up while you still do the work, but you just know what's happening. And that's where I am right now. And that's actually why I wanted to make this video, because I feel like I am transforming right now, and I want to document it. I want to document this journey because I've noticed it happening. Like I've been able to manifest so many things, but I've never documented them. And so I think it'll just be another level of powerful or empowerment for me to be able to go back and watch myself like in a different way, rather than just relive the memories, but to be able to actually watch myself go through the transformation. I'm just really excited to see that. So yeah, anyway, just been thinking about manifestation a lot, and I feel so happy to be coaching again, and not only to be coaching, but like to specifically be coaching on manifestation. I think that's an area that I struggled like as I was going through my program, and coming out of it, it was like trying to find my niche. I really felt a lot of pressure, not that it was even implied at all or intended to be that way, but I felt a lot of pressure to like coach in a certain way, or to like mirror the way that my teacher was teaching us to coach, and to coach that way, even though it didn't really come natural to me. And so I took a break after Iris was born, and I didn't even focus on coaching. But after coming back to that, I was able to really see it in a new light, to where I understood that like I don't have to coach in any certain way. Like I don't have to be somebody else, but I have my own strengths and talents and my own passions that I can bring to coaching. I don't have to pull out these like sheets and go through these little worksheets like with my clients if that doesn't feel natural to me. I can do it in whatever way that I want to. And it really opened it up for me to be able to like bring out my strengths in being a coach. And so when I decided I wanted to talk about manifestation and coach around manifestation, that just made the most sense to me, because this is something that I have been perfecting for the last, God, when did I start really learning? 2015. So for the last 7 years, I've been really perfecting how to manifest. I have been learning, reading books, studying myself, studying others. And when I finally created these workshops, oh my goodness, it was like, it came so natural to me. Like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I'm supposed to be talking about. This is how I'm supposed to be helping people, because the journey can sometimes feel really daunting. And it's just the spiritual journey in general, but especially talking about manifestation, like in creating your life, talking about the law of attraction and being able to live a life that brings you happiness and joy and fulfillment. And sometimes you look around you and you see everybody seems to be enjoying their life. Everybody seems to be living a life of fulfillment. Everybody seems to be, reaching their goals. And why am I so stuck? And how come I can't get there? Like, why does everybody get a break, but where's my break? Sometimes it really feels like everybody else is coming up and you're just staying put. And it can be really discouraging. And so I created these workshops to kind of just lay out step by step how to go about manifesting things. And there's a lot that goes into it. And I really tried to jam pack like everything that I possibly could into the 8 weeks. I tried to do as much as I could into the 4 weeks, but there's so much information. And why I wanted to create the workshops and have them span over such a long period of time is because it takes time for things to manifest. It takes consistency for you to go from thinking a certain way your entire life for 20 plus years, 18 plus years, 30 plus years, to then all of a sudden introduce new thoughts and have to let go of all of those old dominant thoughts that have been inside of you and activated within you for that many years. It's not an easy thing to do. It takes so much patience. It takes so much time and commitment and grace and intention and focus that to do it on your own can sometimes not be successful. Sometimes it's not successful because you are starting off and you don't really have all of the knowledge. But even if you have all of the knowledge, it's like, okay, but what do I do with this? How do I go about doing this? Like, how do I put this into place? And so that's what I'm there doing, is I'm giving you the information, but then I'm also there helping you, teaching you how to let go of these old belief systems, how to dismantle these old truths that don't serve you, how to introduce new thought patterns and to use affirmations to reprogram your brain, to recreate new truths and new belief systems for yourself, to be able to observe and understand how the law of attraction is working in your life, and to see those manifestations as they unfold, and to show gratitude for things, and to have patience, and to be able to let go of expectations of how things are supposed to play out, and to really trust in divine timing. And there's a lot, like, I wish that I had had somebody to more closely hold my hand as I went through it, but at the same time, that was my journey, and I think that it really helped me to understand it more, even though it took so many years, a lot more years than I would have liked. It helped me to get here to where I can be so confident in how it works, and so confident in how to, and so confident in how to create the life that you want, that I can actually teach people how to do it for themselves. And yeah, I don't know, it feels really just right. It just feels right. So yeah, I feel right now in a state of just immense gratitude. I feel right now in a state of I'm just letting go. I'm just flowing. Like I said earlier, I've had very little resistance, and I just feel like I'm flowing right now. I am expressing myself a lot more. I've been making a lot more videos where I just talk about manifestation on Instagram. I've been posting some videos on TikTok, but now I also have this podcast where I can express myself that way. And being able to actually express myself in all these different outlets, I guess, has really helped me be able to find my voice even more. And so, like I said, I just see all of these pieces coming together and just helping each other and just expanding together and growing together, and all of these things are just starting to align and happen for me, and I feel it happening around me, and I see it happening, and I feel it happening within me. And so I'm calling it out and I'm giving my attention to it so that I can see it grow more and expand more. And I just can't even imagine where I will be a year from now. I just don't even know. But I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see. Oh gosh. So anyway, yeah, I was just thinking about like, I just want to film more stuff. I want to film more of just literally everything. I think when I started this channel, I started it doing like natural hair, and then I started slowly getting into more of the spiritual content. But like I said, I just was not consistent. So excuse me. Truly what I want to do is just document my journey from here on out, whatever that journey looks like, whether it be the spiritual aspect of it, the health aspect of it, the motherhood aspect of it. I just want to document it more, and I want to post more videos because I really love the process of creating and editing and posting videos. Like, I just love it. So I'm going to start doing that more. So yeah, I'm not sure what the next video will hold, but it will hold something. I just wanted to make this one and just kind of get that out there and say hello and welcome myself back to this platform. So thank you for listening. If you made it this far in the video, I know it was kind of like jibber jabbery, but I'm trying to get back in the flow of talking to the camera and, you know, take some time. I still feel a little bit of awkwardness in front of the camera. But Iris is still sleeping. We're actually going over, I need to text my mom. We're going over to my mom's. It's the 4th of July today, so we're going to be doing some eating and, you know, festivities. Not going to be doing any fireworks, but people put out fireworks all over this neighborhood, so we're just going to be watching them. I'm going to be making some Spanish rice, though. My dad's making some carne asada. My sister's making some tortillas. We're having some guac. It's gonna be good. But I need to text my mom and ask her to dice up the tomatoes for me because, girl, I can't do tomatoes. I mean, I can't do onions. I can do tomatoes. I can't do onions because I'm crying. Oh, and my brother's calling me now. Okay. Anyways, I will catch you guys in the next one. So have a blessed day.